Are we seeing this now? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get this crown, so it'll be super close. Good evening. To start our program, I ask that you please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats, and join us in honoring our country. Performing the national anthem this evening is the award-winning Flat Rock Community High School Band, directed by Mr. Jim Engelbert. All right. On behalf of the school district, it is my great honor to welcome you to the Flat Rock Community Schools 2026 graduation ceremony. This is a pivotal occasion, a time to celebrate the hard work, resilience, and accomplishments of the class of 2026, while also looking ahead to what their futures hold. I am Drew Wild, the principal of the high school. I am pleased to recognize the members of the class of 2026 for having satisfied all graduation requirements set forth by the Flat Rock Community Schools Board of Education and the state of Michigan. It is my honor to greet our graduates' families, the staff, the Board of Education, and all other members of our great community here tonight. I want to start by introducing those sharing the stage with me. We have the members of the Board of Education, Trustee Stephanie Ingram, Trustee Brian Boudreau, our Treasurer Michelle Engelbert, Secretary Tara Aubuchon, our Vice President Frank Hammett, and our President Melissa Tweehughes. Also on stage with me this evening, we have the Mayor of Flat Rock, Stephen Beller, our Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Michael Wagner, and the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Andrew Brody. Also here tonight, standing in the back, we have our amazing school resource officer, Barry Ratzel, and the Flat Rock Chief of Police, Mr. Steve McKinchick. Thank you both for prioritizing school safety and for all that you do to keep the amazing community safe. Off to my right, we have Mrs. Higgins and Mr. Stapleton. They are our senior class sponsors. Thank you, too, for all the hard work that went into planning this event and all of the fun things you did with our seniors throughout the year. And then way off to the left, where the graduates, my left, where the graduates came in, we have our two guidance counselors who will be distributing the diplomas tonight. Mrs. Willis, thank you again for all the work that went into senior recognition night. It was incredibly well done. And thank you for supporting our seniors with dual enrollment and all the other things along the way. And then sitting by her side over there, we have Mrs. Stapleton, who is the senior class guidance counselor. She's been their counselor for the last 4 years. Thank you for all the academic planning conversations and the transcript audits and everything you did to make sure our graduates are prepared for their next steps. And then also as a student council advisor, Ms. Stapleton also plans pretty much every fun thing we do at the school, from dances to assemblies to powder puff football. So thank you, Mrs. Stapleton. All right, one quick thank you to the City of Flat Rock and Mr. Rodney Wade for hosting our senior awards night 2 nights ago. Our auditorium is under construction and we needed to relocate off-site, and the city was quick to help us out, so I want to send a special thank you to the city and Mr. Rodney Wade for accommodating us. All right, and then off to the right, next to the graduates over there, is the Flat Rock Community Schools staff. So to the rest of the audience, you can clap for them. They like you. To the rest of the audience, your teachers, administrators, social workers, speech pathologists, instructional coaches. I think there's a bus driver over there tonight, a cafeteria worker, custodian. But to our students, you have been the mentors and advocates that they needed to grow as much as they did over their last 13 years. And thank you all for always putting kids first and ensuring that the class of 2026 didn't just reach the stage tonight, but they are ready for what waits on the other side. Thank you, teachers. All right, graduates, how are you feeling? Great? You fine? Okay, good. All right, for many of you, we've had the unique experience of growing together over these last 7 years, and others have joined the RAM community somewhere along the way, but each of you has helped us shape this class into what it's become today. It's been amazing to watch you grow up. You've gone from awkward, self-conscious kids who couldn't open a locker to confident school leaders who are ready to take on the world. Graduates, our relationship has always been about learning. It's been about your learning. Did you learn enough to pass the test, to earn the credit? Did you learn enough to get that diploma here tonight? Did you learn how to communicate, collaborate? Do you know how to write in cursive, balance a checkbook? Some things that are important to other people here. But it's been all about your learning. So, however, over the last several years, you're not the only ones that have been learning. So I want to spend our final few minutes together sharing what I've learned about you. First thing I learned about the class of 2026 is you're extremely talented. And that was pretty clear from the start. I shared your group achievements at senior recognition night the other night. So I don't think we need to revisit the fact that you guys had the highest SAT score that we've seen in a decade. And there's no need to highlight again that you guys had the highest science test score that we've ever had. We don't need to talk about your social studies score either. That was also the highest one that we've ever had. And I'm not going to have to, talk too much about how you guys absolutely crushed your AP exams, because again, we did that at senior recognition night, so we don't need to revisit those things. In addition to book smarts, you guys excel at skilled trades. We dominated pretty much every single welding competition we went to. I'm pretty sure we got first, second, third, and fourth at the last competition. The band, who is seated off to my left, they were awarded first division superior ratings at every single competition this season. You guys broke school records, won championships and titles, and those accomplishments matter, and they reflect years of discipline, effort, and commitment. The second thing I learned about the class of 2026 is that you guys are really competitive. And I can only imagine what family game night looks like for you guys. Example would be Senior Assassin. That was supposed to be a fun little senior tradition that the seniors do each year. Fun. But apparently you guys don't do fun little traditions. We had residents calling about kids hanging out of car windows. I'm pretty sure one of you got punched in the face, right? Officer Rachel was involved at one point, along with the FRPD. I'm pretty sure one of the teachers called me and said that she thought that somebody was getting robbed in the parking lot. And my follow-up question, I kid you not, was, did they have goggles on their forehead? And that was when we knew it was okay. I don't know how that's the follow-up question that's normal, but somehow all of you guys thought that was completely reasonable behavior. And why? Because the class of 2026 plays the way. And that drive to excel has served you well so far, and it will continue to play dividends in the rest of your life. The third thing I learned about you is your character is that acceptance is deeply rooted in each of you. Time and time again, I've watched you welcome new students with open arms. And over the years, when I would meet a new family and the kid was in your grade, and many of you are sitting here now, I took a lot of comfort knowing that you all would give them an amazing high school experience. Sarah Black shared her story the other night about going from a shy new ninth grader who didn't know anybody to being the homecoming queen her senior year. So thanks to your character, her story is not an isolated one. I loved watching you guys cheer for each other at senior recognition night and mock elections last week. You didn't just cheer for your friends or the people sitting next to you. You guys literally cheered, honestly, for everybody in the stands. And it's not something that we see every year. Another example of acceptance was at prom a couple of weeks ago. Stephen requested a song that he was really looking forward to hearing. And the amount of joy that you guys had watching him dance on that floor, you were jumping up and down with him as he was dancing out there. And you didn't do it because anybody told you to, and not because it was part of some initiative. You guys did it because to you, acceptance is natural. And that doesn't happen everywhere. That happens when there's a group of kids who choose to see others for who they are and makes room for them to belong in their group. The fourth thing I learned about you is you're resilient. It's easy to show up on the good days. Days when things are going your way. When you ace the test, you win the game. You know, everything was great. Those are easy days. But I've watched you over the years show up for the hard days too. I've seen you after breakups, after failure, losing the final game even though you gave it your best. I watched you show up after season-ending injuries, difficult diagnoses, losing a teacher who mattered so deeply to so many of you. There were a lot of hard days between the beginning and tonight. And those were the days you showed me who you really are. Because resilience isn't about pretending that things don't hurt. It's about hurting and showing up anyways. I learned you're kind, I learned you're funny, I learned you're trustworthy, you're leaders. You guys taught me that you're simply good people. You've been good to each other, you've been good to the kids that came after you, and to the adults who've had the privilege of working with you along the way. In a world that celebrates being loud and impressive and attention-grabbing, I don't want you to ever underestimate the value of simply being a good person. Your awards and records will be remembered for a while, and your accomplishments will open doors for you. But your character and how you treat people, how you show up, how you carry yourselves, that's what will define your lives. And if our time together has taught me anything, it's that your future is in good hands. Congratulations, class of 2026. I'm incredibly proud of you. It's been my pleasure serving as your principal. Thank you. All right, we have some student addresses this evening. The first is going to be from Miss Megan Sperling. Megan has attended Flat Rock Community Schools since 3rd grade. She is the student council president. In the fall, Megan is moving to Detroit, where she will study interior design at the College of Creative Studies. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Megan Sperling.
All right. Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow class of 2026. They say hindsight is 20/20. As I look back at our time here, I see thousands of moments that seemed ordinary at the time, but now feel very nostalgic. Like sitting in class, walking the same 3 hallways, and hearing the same bell every day. It all felt normal, and at the time, it was easy to think that this routine would last forever. But now, standing here, we realize those ordinary days were the days that got us here. And it brings to mind that familiar saying, you never know how important a moment is until it becomes a memory. So, my message to you today is simple. Treasure the moment. Everyone is going to spend today telling us that the world is our oyster or that the future is ours. And that is a lot of pressure. We hear so much about the future, we forget to pay attention to the present. We get so focused on what college we'll attend, what career we'll choose, or where life will take us next, that we overlook where we are right now. But the reality is that the future is just a collection of today's. If we spend every moment planning for the next big thing, we are going to wake up in 10 years wondering where the time went. And our class has a unique perspective. We've learned that change can happen in an instant. We're the class that learned how to navigate through 6th grade online, figuring out how to keep friendships when quarantined, and how to nap on Zoom calls without our teacher knowing. Later, we learned how to be flexible through our high school's own shared renovations, like added hallways, rooms being removed, and a construction site in our cafeteria. We learned quickly that life does not always go according to plan. But beyond computers and construction, we face the biggest change of them all, like the loss of Mr. Elliott, who taught us the value of caring for our community. He taught us that navigating change isn't about our surroundings, but it's about loving the ones in them. And because of all this, our class knows something very, very important. Resilience is not about avoiding failure, but it's about getting back up. Change is uncomfortable, failure is frustrating, and the unknown is very scary. But every challenge that we have faced has prepared us for what comes next. So, wherever we split off after we leave here today, we won't truly be leaving each other behind. We will continue to be Rams in every new room that we walk into and every new challenge that we face. Our surroundings are changing, but who we are will always stay the same. We have learned how to adapt and how to thrive in any scenario because like a Ram, we find a way. So years from now, when we look back at this moment with that 20/20 hindsight, I hope we don't just see a graduation. I hope we see the exact moment we realized we were ready. So, congratulations, class of 2026. Remember the moment, embrace the change, and trust your future ahead. We will always be Rams.
The next group that we're going to recognize are distinguished scholars. Several of our graduates are wearing medals, cords, stoles that represent their academic accomplishments. All of these students were recognized individually at last night's two nights ago, senior recognition ceremony. We want to recognize each of these distinguished scholar group at tonight's commencement ceremony as well. Our first group is our honor roll students. These students have a 4-year cumulative GPA of 3.0 to 3.499, and they are identified by their white cords. Please stand at this time. Thank you. Our cum laude students have earned a 4-year cumulative GPA between 3.5 and 3.699. These students are distinguished by their green cord. Again, please stand at this time. Thank you. The next group is our magna cum laude students. They have earned a 4-year cumulative GPA between 3.7 and 3.899. These students are distinguished by their yellow cord. Again, please stand. Thank you. Our summa cum laude students have earned a 4-year cumulative GPA of at least 3.9. These students are distinguished by their green and yellow cords. Again, please stand. Thank you. Our final scholar recognition is our senior scholars. This is our most prestigious academic honor and is a combination of that high grade point average and SAT score. Senior scholars are distinguished by their Senior Scholar Medal. The students that have earned this distinction are the top 15 students in the class of 2026. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Alejandro Aguilera. Marco Barbaza. Alyssa Davis. Sophia Ellison. Calvin Haydemaker. Alexia Kondachik. Kayla Laney. Donovan Leminovich. Aiden Linder. Eva Morrow. Rishi Patel. Noah Rodriguez. Caroline Sagmiller. Addison Sturgill. And Ashlyn Woodman. Thank you. Our second student address is from Mr. Jonathan DeVoy. Jonathan is a member of the Flat Rock Marching, Concert, and Jazz Band. He participated in theater, robotics, student council, and varsity swim. In the fall, Jonathan is headed to Michigan State University and will major in music education. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Jonathan DeVoy.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and guests. My name is Jonathan DeVoy. I've been attending Flat Rock schools for the past 14 years. And if you told my kindergarten self that I'd be standing here graduating, I probably would have sighed and said, that's a long way away. Can I go back to recess? But if you asked most of my fellow graduates at the beginning of May if we were ready to graduate, a lot of us would have said no. The teachers would have said differently. I still remember my first day of school, walking in a bob scene, holding my mom's hand, walking into a classroom full of strangers, and somehow those same strangers became the people we saw every single day. Looking around today, I see the people I grew up with, every little step of the way, the people who have been there through everything, the group projects, lunch tables, late nights, early mornings, and the daily struggles of pretending we understood what was going on in class. Our class had a pretty simple journey up until 6th grade. In the spring of 2020, the schools closed down and bedrooms became classrooms. Some of us learned a lot during online school. Others learned how to angle their camera away so it looked like they were paying attention. Then, freshman year of high school. New school, new experience, old friends, and the final 4 years ahead of us. And somehow, those final 4 years disappeared faster than Bosco sticks on Bosco Day. And now it's here. No more rushing to school to be late for first hour. No more rushing to finish an assignment at 11:58 at night. For the first time, we don't know exactly what comes next. After summer, we won't be coming back to the same place that we have for the last 4 years. Some will go to college, some will go to trade school, some will go to the military, and some are still figuring it out. And that's okay. But there won't be any more first days of school with the same people. We'll all start a new chapter, meet new friends and new people, and then explore new opportunities. But class of 2026, if there is one thing we have proven after all these years, it is that no matter what is thrown at us, whether it is the endless fire alarms due to construction, the snow days that we assumed we were getting but never got, or watching these freshmen take these next 4 years for granted, we are a class that can handle anything that gets in our way. We have made this long journey to graduate, but we are not the only people who have made it. There are some other people behind the scenes who helped, our parents. Thank you for your support, patience, time, effort, and money. Thank you for being our teachers during online school. Most parents can say that they have a newfound respect for teachers. To our teachers and faculty, thank you for your time and effort, and for answering questions we should have already known or kept to ourselves, even though you say no question is stupid. And to my classmates, from walking through bobscene doors to walking across the stage wondering what's ahead, thank you. Today we leave behind more than a school. We leave behind a legacy. So as we move forward onto the next chapter in our lives, take everything we have learned, both inside and outside the classroom, and don't be afraid of what is to come. Always be yourself, and remember, you will always be a Flat Rock Ram at heart. And you have an entire army of people behind you, cheering for you and supporting you all along the way. Class of 2026, thank you for the adventure. Now go have a new one. Congratulations, and as always, go Rams.
Our third student address is from Mr. Stephen Eifert. Stephen is a part of our Lynx, Unified Champions, and welding programs. In the fall, Stephen will attend the Riverview Transition Program and plans to work with trains when he is older. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Eifert.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss my friends, but my life is a bit autistic. They say life is a journey, but I prefer to think of it as a transcontinental rail line. I always work hard, but steam engines don't start at top speed. They build pressure, overcome friction, and eventually become unstoppable forces. I used to be at a different school before I came here to Flat Rock, but like in the rail yard, a switch can determine your entire direction. Today, we are standing at the biggest switch of our lives. Even though I'm leaving Flat Rock High School, I will miss it so much. But right now, today, our tracks have all converged at this one great station. We have shared the same platform, heard the same whistles, and looked out the same windows as we prepare on our own separate lines. Let's remember that no matter how far apart our tracks take us, we are all a part of the same network. So keep your engines turned, your lights bright, and your hearts open to every fellow traveler, sorry about that, you meet.
At this time, Mrs. Higgins and Mr. Stapleton are going to present our graduates, while Mr. Andrew Brody and the Board of Education President, Melissa Tweehughes, confer their diplomas. A professional photo is being taken of each graduate as he or she receives a diploma. Information on accessing those photos was shared with the graduates yesterday. They should have registered their photo accounts at rehearsal, but if not, information on accessing the pictures is on the senior Google Classroom.
Caroline Margaret Segmiller. Christina Marie Cumbo. Kayla Laney. Marco Barbaza. Aiden Linder. Tyler Camilli. Noah Powers. Alyssa Davis. Calvin Edward Hademaker. Carnelia Rose Soroka. Eva Marie Morrow. Layla Marie Holbrook. Riley Colette Chevalier. Ashlyn Ann Woodman. Rishi Patel. Addison Michael Sturgill. Alexia Kondrachek. Sarah Jean Black. Andrew Jacob Gillum. Noah Rodriguez.
Julius Ray. Stephen Neifert. Spencer Madden. Ryan Nichols. Ashlyn Kern. Gershant Singh Rai. Ava Watarski. Olivia Gregory. Megan Sperling. Reese Bryant. Natalie Gibson. Emma Neese. Ava Gillum. Michelle Crum. Sophia Ellison. Faith Soden. Alejandro Aguilera. Donovan Lemonovich. Aiden Kerstetter.
John Hill. Jack Johnson. Alyssa Collins. Brianna Marie Sexton. Chloe Mason. Kaylee Jade Carroll. Stacy White. Desiree Huey. Caleb Collins. Natalie Matherson. Bailey Elliott. Chelsea Tufts. Carson Human. Isabella Fritz. Whitney Nancy. Layla Johnson. Justin Tyler Fricky. Jonathan DeVoy.
Nicholas Perez. Caden Houndshill. Frank White. Lane Demian. Sebastian Ratliff. Benjamin Kroc. Michael Patnod. Cody Mazorski. Braylon Bradani Pruitt. Eva Bayes. Charlie Channel. Elijah Turner. Nathan Lanigan. Benjamin King. Tyler Ferguson. Lyndon Davis. Anakin McGow Flores. Zachary Minnick.
Danica Cook. Law Strobel. Connor Painter. Adam Snodgrass. Lloyd Lewis. Darwin Clemens. Torin Manthe. Lucas O'Connor. McKenna Watson. Isabel Hodge. Emily Shirota. Lauren Hill. Emma Carilla. Lexi Rabish. Samantha Tracy. Braylon Anthony Crump. Mario Jose Zapata. Caleb Music.
Jacqueline Ann Malgorzata Motika. Davion Moore. Alex Barron. David Knezbich. Nathan Casalio. Jacob DeJazarin. Jaden Yancey. Brady McBride. Benjamin Scully. Lucas Taraskevich. Evan Zale. Colton Williams. Shamir Asif Khan. Jacob Stanislawski. Ava Marjorie Corson. Mercedes Rachel Corson. Carly Balo. Hannah Hubbard.
Gage Kearns. Lincoln Saharsky. Emily Grace McClanahan. Faith Simpson. Zaria Rose. Sophia Bickley. Saya Lynn Marks. Sophie Lynn Caldwell. Andrew Marama. Matthias Sanchez. Hope Burris. Sophia Prestia. Chastity Adams. Maya Joelle Wright. Madeline Imad Hussein. Avery May Mack. Madeline Wansavich. Reagan Higdon Reamer.
Sophia Hans. Leonardo Vivero Sanchez. Lynn Marie Schwartz. Katana Rain Workman. Gavin Corbin. Gabriella Frond. Barbara Ferguson. New Win. Raina Mann. Drake West. Paul Carver. Anthony Balo. Benjamin Marks. Thomas Sell.
All right. Our fourth and final student address is going to be done by Miss Alexia Kondrachik. Alexia is the class president, a member of the National Honor Society, DECA, and Student Council. In the fall, Alexia will attend Henry Ford College, where she will pursue a career in environmental engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alexia Kondrachik.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alexia Kondrachik. And guess what, guys? We finally got what we wanted, our diplomas. How exciting for everyone. If this is your last step in your education path, congratulations. And if you have higher education coming up, also congratulations. No matter what, it's just as exciting. In the next few years of your life, you are going to struggle. Whether that's mentally, physically, emotionally, or financially, there's a very high chance you will struggle with something. And that's okay. Just remember one important thing. You are not alone. And not to sound creepy, but you really can never be alone again. Flat Rock Community High School is the high school we just graduated, received our diplomas from, and in about 2 minutes, we are about to officially graduate from. Our community is the strongest thing about us. When you have your problems, your struggles, your needs, always know that there is someone there for you. It could be a friend, classmate, teacher, coach, or even your friend's parents. Sometimes the people you least expect will be the first ones by your side. You might be thinking, Alexia, we aren't even out of high school yet. How do you know that this community will come to support me after today? And you'd be right. I don't know. The truth is, you can never really know. But based off of experience I and many other people have had, even during your darkest times, there is a community willing to be there for you. For example, we have had many alumni, students, and teachers with fatal illnesses or life-threatening injuries, and look what our community has done for them. Like Mr. Mossberg, and all of his students that he came back to with the I Missed You Moss posters and the little sticky notes left behind. When the student council arranged a moment of silence at our homecoming game for our lost alumni Mackenzie. And for a friend and a parent, the community-wide fundraiser to help Mr. Stanislawski, all of those baskets that were donated by many different teachers, clubs, and community members, students, and parents, etc. There are many great rallies and moments from our community, a community that lets you know you're never truly alone. But if you still aren't sure, just think of your own communities and groups. For example, sports or extracurriculars. Think of the girls' basketball team when Madeline scored her 1,000th point. Think of the wrestling team when Andrew Marama made it to states. Or think of the marching band when Sarah Black won homecoming queen. Those people who cheer you on for your successes will be the same ones who help you when you are struggling. Flat Rock is a community that loves hard and supports hard work. So even though after tonight we will no longer attend Flat Rock Community High School, once you're a Ram, you're always a Ram. So, my fellow graduates, go out and shoot for the stars. But if you're reaching out too far, never forget that you will always have a community to come back to. Now, we have officially come to the end of our graduation ceremony. However, we have just one last task to complete together before we are considered official graduates. At this time, I would like to ask juniors to please turn your rings. And seniors, graduates, on the count of 3, please move your tassels. Not right now. Wait, no, the count of 3, please. On the count of 3, please move your tassels to the right to the left. Ready? Grab them all. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations! We are now officially graduates of Flat Rock Community Schools.
At this time, Alexia is going to conduct the alma mater. Following the alma mater, the recessional will start. Please remain at your seats for the entirety of the alma mater and the recessional. You should remain at your seats until the last graduate passes by the last row of chairs. Following the recessional, the graduates are going to gather in the end zone for the ceremonial tossing of the caps.